Hey guys, what's up? Scotch here once again. Right, time for another collection update for yous. Yeah, I'm such a liar, aren't I? I'm like, oh, no, I'm not gonna buy any games, not gonna buy any more games. Got responsibilities, I have willpower, I have fuck all, okay, because I went and bought more games. So, with that said, let's get into it. Right, first and foremost, actually, let me grab these off the shelf. Got a couple of amiibos right here. I got Roy and Ryu, which just came out the other week there. Very glad to get these, you know, we're almost done with the Smash Brothers set. I cannot fucking wait to be rid of this curse, you know. But yeah, it kind of takes me back to like the day these two got announced, which was like E3 last year. Fuck's sake, that's almost a year ago, holy shit. But yeah, that was the day these two got announced. I was actually very unhappy with both of them, you know. Probably Roy more so because I had, and still pretty much to now, have this sort of snotty, like, oh, there's too many Fire Emblem characters. Not a day goes by the way, that I don't feel like turning on this camera and ranting about Corrin, by the way, but I don't because I have willpower, but... yeah, and for God's sake, like, I'm going off on a tangent here. When I moan about too many Fire Emblem characters, I mean too many Fire Emblem characters. I don't mean too many sword fighters, right? I'm sorry I have to point that out there, but people have this really bad selective hearing that whenever I moan about Corrin, which I did a lot of whenever she got announced for Smash Brothers, that's all anybody would moan to me about. It's like, stop complaining about too many sword fighters. I'm cool with too many sword fighters, I'm not cool with too many Fire Emblem characters. Okay, be calm, Donald, be calm. That's not what this video's about. And, Roy, fuck's sake, Ryu, I don't know why I was that annoyed with Ryu, like, I guess because I didn't like the idea of another Capcom character getting out. I fucking main Ryu now, you know, I love Ryu in Smash Brothers now, so definitely turned around with that for sure, so really, really nice amiibos as well. And you know what I found out, by the way? Right, Ryu is actually amiibo number 56, and there's only 3 more amiibos to go. That makes 59. But there's only 58 characters in the game. They've actually, I can't believe they've done this, right? They've fucking, one of the other amiibos that came out this week was a Famicom version of Rob. Okay, they're actually counting Famicom Rob as his own amiibo. That is fucking bullshit, okay? If you're gonna bring out a recolor of Rob and treat him as a whole numbered one, why don't you give us like a female Robin? Or like maybe Mayor of the Koopa Kids, you know? Like, I would probably buy those against my better judgment, but that's enough about rant about amiibo. So, where were we? Oh yeah, collection update. Right, now, this is actually quite funny because I've got like 5 games here, and each of them is actually influenced by Project Cross Zone. As many of you know, I've been still playing that game. That game takes forever to beat, and I'm still loving it, you know. But I said this in the last collection update actually. This always like causes me to go and buy games based around it, you know. And it's like, oh for fuck's sake, Donald, what are you all about? But with that said, let's get into it, shall we? I may or may not have shown this in the last one. I'll just show it again here now. Devil May Cry 3, the special edition, where you can play as Virgil and shit. Now I'm actually really surprised that I have not yet played this, because I'm actually sort of like a fan of Devil May Cry. I played the first one, I played the 4th one, that was one of the games I got on my 360, I remember, back in the early days of that generation. I played a little bit of 2, and I remember distinctly not liking it, and in general a lot of people don't like 2. I've also even played that DMC Devil May Cry, you know, with like Shite Dante. Pretty good game. I never did beat it, but you know, it's Shite Dante. I'm about a few chapters into this. I'm actually playing it right now. It's on pause. Came to go make this video. I don't actually like the Dante in this one. Is that a common sort of complaint? You know, the Dante in like the 4th and the 1st one, and I guess maybe the 2nd one as well. Can't quite remember. Was a lot cooler than this, I thought. I don't know. I think it's like the voice actor that kind of puts me off, but Whatevs. It's still a really good game. Pretty tough, but I'm getting there. Right, now this one was a total, like, just impulse buy because it was really cheap. StarGladiator, yeah, which is a fighting game for the PS1. I absolutely love this subtitle. StarGladiator, Episode 1, which immediately implies that there are multiple episodes, but the subtitle below that is Final Crusade. Brilliant. But yeah, this is apparently a fighting game by Capcom. I'd never heard of it. Apparently there's like 2 in the franchise and the sequel is on the Dreamcast. And here in the back of the manual, that is like, fuck, I can't even mind her name. But she's the lassie that's in Project Crossland anyway. What is her name again? I'm gonna feel bad unless I say it here in this video. There's got to be a character selection screen here. June! It's June! Aye, there we go. But yeah, like I said, it's quite cheap, so I thought I might fuck up. Next I picked up this, Nightshade. I hear very mixed things about this. I was actually quite surprised to see, I was really happy to see like Shinobi representation in Project Crossland. I was somewhat surprised that they actually went for Hatsuma, who is the protagonist for the PS2 Shinobi game, you know, because you get the feeling that that one's not quite as loved. It definitely has a cult following. I'm part of it. I love Shinobi on the PS2. But yeah, you think they would have went for like Joe Musashi or something a bit more traditional. I don't know. Maybe they thought he looked too similar to Kage from Virtua Fighter, who's also in the game, so they went for something more sleekish, like Hatsuma. But yeah, fuck, what's her name as well? For God's sake, I'm playing all these... So many characters in that game, they just run past you. But yeah, this is the sequel to that. Stars a female ninja, apparently set in the future of the PS2 Shinobi. It's apparently not as good, but again, is another sort of cult hit to the point that she's in Project Crossland 2, so it's okay. I wanted to give this a go in any case, you know, because again, really love PS2 Shinobi. Definitely check that out if you haven't already. Okay. Next I have a couple of Namco games. This one I was very interested to pick up. This is the Namco Museum Volume 5. And I'll tell you why I was interested to pick this up. One of my favourite characters in Project Cross Zone is Valkyrie, right? I'll maybe put a picture of her up or something. And I don't know, it's like, and every time her music starts playing, I'm like, that is such a catchy tune, you know? And I'm like, I want to try this out. And yeah, apparently her game, well, she only has like a few games and they're all Japan only, and the only like official version that was ever released was this right here, Legend of the Valkyrie. It's an arcade game, but apparently it's really good, and I was just very tempted to try it out. Also on this collection you have Baraduke, Dragon Spirit, Metro Cross, and Pac-Mania. I know what Pac-Mania is, not too sure the other ones, but whatever, it's a nice thing to have. I'd like to try and get the other version. This is actually the German version as well, and there's no fucking manual, and the disc keeps coming out by itself when you put it up on the shelf. It's not really the best catch in that regard, and it wasn't cheap as well. It wasn't cheap, so what are you gonna do? Right, next one. This was definitely like again an impulse buy. This is Dot Hack Mutation. Now this is the collector in me that's like that goes mental over stuff like this. Let's see, where is it? I had it up in here because I was looking at it recently. I do have Dot Hack Infection. Okay, this is part 1 of the series, and yeah, this is part 2. There are 4 parts in general. I know fuck all about these games. Okay, apart from what I've played in Project Cross Zone. Right? I don't know if I like them. They're pretty hard to track down, but even if I pop these in and I don't like them, chances are I'm gonna have to fucking go buy part 3 and 4, which was one of them's called Quarantine and the other one's called Outbreak. That's it. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna have to go and pick those up at some point because that's just the collector in me. What you gonna do? Yeah, that's that for now. Fuck knows when the next collection update's gonna come. Might be next month, might be tomorrow. You never know, because I'm just irresponsible as fuck with my money. But whatever, I'm gonna go back to Devil May Cry 3 now and try to calm down for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's that, guys. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.